terriermon for round 5. Very cool. And again, the map probably gives it away. We are probably looking at Magnamon X antibody. Maybe Armor Rush, but probably not. Timers are going to be getting sorted soon. We have had a couple of drops from the looks of it. Down from 60 matches played to 48 here for round 5. So a couple of players bowing out gracefully. As a reminder, there's 126 entrants to the Hannover Regional, hosted by noHEROES camera, done by You're the Gamer. If you're on Twitch, then you can see the ad for him. Go follow him on Twitch. And if you're watching on YouTube, hi YouTube gang, big appreciate. They're going to be starting this timer. In fact, the timer has just gotten going. So we are going to be going into game 1, round 1. And big shout out to all of my YouTube members. Appreciate all of y'all. Well, we'll find time for a shout out between games. You know, El Clasico. I know best of ones have been happening. So yeah, we'll get into this. We do have Marcel Mel and Thomas Eberly. And we're going to see double Typhoon off the rip. No Tamer to pick up. So we're going to take the Rapid level 5. Rookie in the back, of course. And then, is this Imperial? Yeah, okay, this is Imperial. Okay, so like, still like Veemon and friends, but like, kind of cringe, bro. It's actually the first Imperial that we've seen on streams, which is quite impressive. Imperial, like, is one of the decks to beat right now. Gonna go training and a Willis, so this is gonna be 0 cost Evo into Rapidmon. And then swing, yep, immediately shrinks off the Stingmon, 1 check. And we'll swing through the Imperialdramon as well, thanks to the -4 being applied to security as well. Down comes another double Typhoon. I'm just going to pass over the 3. This time we do finally have a rookie here for Toma. And there comes down the Mem Setter. Again, not ideal hits. Well, double rookie searcher ain't bad. Considering they have the Daiken, they're actually looking pretty good. So in theory, they can push out 1. But, I mean, you're still looking good. Real good. Okay, this is a very, very interesting list. I mean, that's a lot of rookies. I wonder if there a deck check before these rounds. There's just a lot of rookies clumped together, unfortunately, for them. Didn't see them early enough. We're still going to be able to extend here, though. And if they have the Imperialdramon, like, we are just going to play the game. As a reminder, they got to do this from 0 memory because they were, well, from 3 memory because they were on a memory setter. So they were setting up pretty successfully, in the Davis gets the job done. We are going to strip out the source, of course. And now this Rapidmon is completely locked down. One thing that is also pretty important here is even if they go into Mega Gargomon Ace, the Mega Gargomon will not be able to block the attack because it will not be able to unsuspend thanks to Sticky Web being put down. That said, though, we're still just going to run it. We're going to get the full suspension, lock that bad boy down, stop him from being able to Digivolve. And then we're just going to 1 check in, and that is going to be the final check. That said, though, you can't evolve either, so you actually turn the ace for ace trade completely off. I'm going to the Daiken. I don't hate that as an extender, might as well. Rapid is just right there. We're going to use the terriermon to play out the Willis, which is going to give us a brand new egg. We are cooking. We are actually just straight cooking. Looking at the rounds as well, those of you curious to see how the bracket is shaping up, we are currently sitting on 6 undefeateds, meaning we should be playing at minimum 2 more rounds. So we are looking at that round 7 as expected. And I mean, with starts like this, you'd be feeling pretty good. That's gonna be -6. And as a reminder, this Imperialdramon actually, I don't like that actually. Wait, actually, you know what? Before I open my mouth, let's go take a look. We're looking at Rapid. Obviously, we know that we're not looking at Mirage anymore, thank goodness. We are looking at Imperialdramon BT16. But more importantly, how does Mega Gargamon Ace? Because if it locks down Digivolution entirely until... can't Digivolve until the end of their turn. Yeah, so the Ace would have been live again. So no, this is the smarter play. Ace would have been live again, and also, I mean, yeah, DP minus was applied, so it actually didn't matter. Like, thinking about it critically for more than 1 second, I would have entered. But yeah, Digivolve and DP minus, just evil combo. Big fan. Big fan of it happening to other people. But, I mean, Imperial really is a deck that can just fully rebuild. As a reminder, they have not even evoed a rookie. They just beat, like, they were able to fully set up on board from there, and we make again. They're just gonna take all the sources because there's 2 Daikens, so like they are gonna use them. They are gonna use them. So those sources are gone. We do have piercing on this one. We do have jamming. So they could attempt to pierce through. Obviously, Mega Gargamon Ace is not gonna be doing anything because the poor guy's been locked down sideways for 2 turns in a row. This time we're gonna go Dragon mode, so looks like we're gonna print some memory instead. Things looking rough. As much as it was a slow start for Imperialdramon, you know, he is that guy for a reason. He is Mr. O2. And looks like we're going to see the bottom deck on the terriermon. So, fortunately for Marcel, they are going to be... It's going to be so much trouble. The bottom deck that's suspended. BT12 Imperial is an interesting one. Our local Imperial players have cut the card because the fighter mode has just not been doing it for them. But I mean, right now, right here, it's looking pretty good. We once again have the dragon mode, which means if an ace target was to come down, we would kind of just be in trouble. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't see the swing first because the ace would be there, but I just don't think it would have been that good. Ooh, hits a Cherubi Ace, and that is a very, very shiny, gorgeous Cherubi Ace, the chase rare. Looking at it, actually, everything that we've seen on Marcel's side is fully altered. Even the BT8 Rapids are the BT8 ones rather than the starter deck ones, which is like objectively max rarity. So I'd be curious to see if the other Cherubi Ace is also chased up or whether it's going to be just a regular humble alt. But still, I mean, blinged out, and credit where credit's due. They've been putting in actual just crazy work. Where do we go from? They're definitely weighing up, going for it. And looks like we're going to go into the Rapid X, which obviously will get the suspension and be able to swing. But you're not protected. Not being on the Rapid. Whoa, chase rare for chase rare, huh? Yeah, we're just gonna go into game 2. You kind of just have to hope they don't have it because they went into the BT12 one, but Unfortunately, they do. So, as much as, you know, Marcel was doing everything right, Imperial really just is that deck, huh? You can actually just brick for the first 2 turns, and you can still just bring it back. Still, credit where credit's due. They put the cards down in the right order. They picked up what they needed. That Davis went crazy for them. But yeah, just unfortunately for all Terriermon enjoyers, that this seems pretty rough. Question is, do they go first or second in this matchup? I feel like first. That's because Imperial's so fast. I feel like you just need to. It's also interesting they're on 5 eggs. Yeah, go first hit. Makes sense. Gonna go straight into the Terrier X. Whoa, that actually is incorrect. That is a 4-cost Evo in fact. Yeah. So Terrier X's digivolving effect, obviously, well, like reduction effect can't be used whilst it's in the back. So that Terrier, and because Rapid only goes over Terriermon, not Terrier X, it actually can't. The reduction is there to basically offset the problem of stuff that only evolves over Terrier. So unfortunately, passes over 4, which probably works against them here. Oh, the starter deck one goes over Terriermon in name. I thought it was only Terriermon. I absolutely believe you, but I legitimately thought it was only Terriermon. I did not think they were that forward thinking. I thought they were committing to exactly the design. And again, I do not have that one downloaded. Let's fix that. But right now we're seeing a jamming check-in. I mean, there's no Rapidmons to worry about, but Double Typhoon out of security is absolutely gonna cook. Is that why I don't have this downloaded? Ah, it's a PNG. Doing that again. When this Digimon becomes... Oh yeah, Terriermon in name. Alright. That is very cool. What is less cool is if you are hoping to play out of security here, you are in trouble. Massively in trouble. Because, yeah, the Rapids... They got a lot of work to do. Digivolve obviously helps. Because now you can actually just be violent. Ooh, Ashpede. Alright, and then we're gonna play a body. This was the Cherubi Ace for that, so just to play a body and then go for it. I'm actually kind of shocked that we didn't do it the other way around, but it's fine. It is gonna get the full clear, so good stuff from Marcel there. Just completely snipes that one back. And yeah, that was the thing that we kind of wanted to see before. They were 1 memory short, so they weren't able to go into the D-Digivolve before going into the Rapid X to try and, like, you know, clear the game. But this time, Lycan going to be bringing out the Veemon. Veemon is going to find the free types. As a reminder, it's not Davis. It cannot double hit Digimon, much as I'm sure Imperial players would love it to. And interesting, we have not just the... Well, not just the, what, BT12 Veemon, there's also the BT12 Wormmon as well. And I like the priority on arts. Like, they've got the... They have the, obviously, altered Wormmon, because that is the alt. Like, pre-releasing it is kind of... Ugh. But then you've got the ramen ones from Gen Con, and I don't think the ramen Wormmons are out yet. Like, they've obviously been revealed, but I don't think they're out yet. Gonna swing in. Hey, hitting a Davis. You hate to see it. Unless it double hits green, in which case, you know what? It could be worse. It's not great, but it could be worse. This is definitely kind of put them... Oh my good... Yeah, you can see just from the hands there, just like, bro. Who needs Megadeth and security when you can just simply print 3 million tamers? All right, I do have the cards where they need to be. It's 3 cards. And then Rapid X, again, get the suspension. Does get to keep turn, just bet. Well, yeah, that did just give back 2 memory twice. That'll do it, for sure. Big ups Rapid X. But, yeah, out comes a Veemon, and now we're about to see some pretty, probably depressing things if you're on the side of Rapidmon. Hoping that you're going to get to see another turn. Davis putting them to 3 is already pretty bad, but then also 3 rookies coming out of security. We're going to see a double hit. And because this is not Armour vaccine, this is... I mean, it is terriermon, so like they in theory could still be on Awakening, but I would be shocked if we're on Awakening. Like, we've already seen HPD put in work. The Cherubi Ace is... No, Cherubi Ace is also over 5s. Yeah, so I think we're even past Cherubi Ace, like... world. Gonna pass over 2, turn into Imperialdramon, outgo all the sources, which also just means that the drinking is gone. Gonna gain back 5, because it's +2 and then +3. I'll be honest, like, I guess they're reading it just to make sure they're not under, like, swing floodgate, but, like, Lamau, yeah, you've kind of done everything you needed to. So we're just gonna make a second Imperialdramon because we can. Yeah, we're down to 0, and... Yo, what up? The Invincible Dragon Knight is here once again. Going on suspend. Oh, we can make a Gargo. Lamau, actually... Wait, gank. Wait, that's so clean. That Lamau... Lol Lamau. Once again, we have another sideways Mega Gargo Ace. Like, I don't think Marcel has gotten to swing with one of those even a single time. Like, they have been getting jammed by Sticky Web. Just constantly making it so they just can't play. They're having to play so defensive. And as a reminder, they also can't be aggressive next turn either, even if they did want to chance it into Dragon Mode Ace. They wouldn't be unsuspending at end of attack anyway. Sticky Web is that lingering no unsuspends. So there's a lot of hard work that needs to be done. Chance to just lose your entire stack straight away. Gonna crack the first double Typhoon, which does let us play a... I mean, they probably autopilot Willis. Okay, no, they thought about it. So maybe they were thinking about going for a mem setter or something like that. But we are going to get the Willis in order to get the off turn back. Man, Terrier looks so cool when it's played at a high level. Like, Marcel's played this, like, phenomenally. But damn, does Imperial have 7 waves of support. Are we thinking about going into an ace just for the sake of, like, cutting down, like, trying to thin the board? Because you could nuke something from orbit. Like, you could actually just send it to hell. Unfortunately, fortunately, terriermon is not a deck that abuses weird things like Felt, but Cherubi Ace is a decent amount of just straight up shrink. The problem is, though, because this is the starter deck Rapid, they have to go sideways in order to... They do have to go sideways in order to get the shrink to then be able to, like, de-digivolve and clear it. Okay, so we're just gonna go into a second rapid. Those... Do they unsuspend? Back to looking at Mega Gaogamon Ace. Suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon, then 2 of them can't unsuspend or digivolve for the end. Okay, so they do unsuspend now. And out comes the Clown Fiesta. Hey, at least they have Reboot, which I guess means they can now play defensively. Here's what I would say if they weren't about to get suspended immediately. I mean, Imperial... I think Imperial just runs it down no matter what. Like, I forget Mega Gargo Ace. Unlucky. I guess I'll just make another body. Like, the Mega Gargo Ace would have to, like, I don't know, cap the rookies or something. But all the Imperial players are just going to make... They're going to make Imperialdramon. Like, their life depends on it. You can see, just, again, Imperialdramon has shown up to strip the board of all of its resources. Davis and Ken. That is a hardworking businessman. And his friend. Who are, like, he's like a detective or something. Like, he has like a real breadwinner job. Wait. He griefed. I looked away to the thing, but like... Oh, partition is... Yeah, partition is a drug. Very, very funny. Like, I guess I missed... Well, bye. Yeah, this is just GG's. Yeah. That's kind of rough. Unfortunately, despite everything, there's only so much you can do in this situation. It is just really unfortunate. A Davis and a Daiken out of security. There's not really much you can do. Marcel played it fantastically, even setting up the double Rapidmon so that way the suspension would minus 8k the Imperialdramon and immediately kill it. Unfortunately, Partition just immediately splits those bodies back out to make the second Imperialdramon. And, yep. Not even a high roll in the second game, just consistently belligerent. Like, just straight up consistently belligerent. So, good stuff to Thomas Eberle, who is going to continue on their undefeated run. Unfortunately, Marcel, we probably will not be seeing them for the remainder of the stream, but hopefully they can still finish out in a comfortable top 8. As a reminder, we are playing Swiss, so I don't think we're going to be playing a top cut. I didn't say so on Limitless, so this is just going to be when we find an undefeated or 7 rounds, whichever happens first. And then we will be kind of locking it out there. So, yeah, commiserations to all the Terrier fans that were hoping to see the Terriermon sweep, but it's simply just not meant to be. But still, the Terriermon drip went crazy. All right. So, yeah, we'll be going into another game. And that felt like it really, really went fantastic. Like, in terms of, like, really, really back and forth. We still got 20 minutes. Yeah, the plushie game goes crazy. The Terriermon, so there's a Lotmon one now as well. I want to say it's Usagi. Let's take a look. Yeah, and the mat as well. They were making sure there was no misdirection. You will know what they are playing. Wow, that was a zoom in. Yeah, what up, gang? Okay, let's take slightly out. Yeah, let's take a look. See, yeah, Usagi. I have no idea how much they are, but I know several people that own them. Shout out to all the people that like support the Digimon scene with like product and cool stuff. The new binders that came out, there's a Mega Gaogamon binder now that looks splendid. Oh, okay, so they have the Lotmon one, which is new, which ships in 4 days. There's a Chopper one, Umbreon, Sylveon, Gengar's adorable. Unfortunately, Terriermon is too popular. He's cooked. He's just fully sold out. And the Gabumon, like the original one they did, yeah, that one's gone too. So for Digimon, if you want a Digimon box, you are looking at the brown bunny. But also, I just wanted to say, like, those people, both those two players were wallet diffing everyone. That was, there was one non-altered Daiken in there. Just terrible, really. Absolutely terrible. But the chase was pretty sick. And I mean, both of them had chases. We only got to see the one Cherubi, so we have no idea. Well, actually, we didn't get to see them both at the same time. So we have no idea if Marcel was on double chase, which would have been crazy. Shmoney. But yeah, I like to think that the person that showed up to BT11 Nats with Veemon stuff to play Black Hole Grey was role-playing as the Black Hole Grey from O2. They were out there trying to break the Black Spires or whatever they're called. Like that's what they were doing. They were hunting Machinedramon players and, you know, doing their time on Black or Greymon. But yeah. We've got 19 minutes, and unfortunately there's not a lot we can do in terms of, like, we can't go check out other tables because we just don't have that technology. Big shout outs to Yor for giving us the ability to even look at tables, because I'm in England. This is happening in Hannover, Germany. So yeah, big shout outs to noHEROES for allowing us to even stream Digimon, because it was not initially on the cards. So big thank you to them for letting us stream Digimon. Big thank you to Yor the Gamer, who, if you're watching on Twitch, you can see his name already. Give him a follow on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch if you want as well. I do Digimon content pretty regularly. And we have a podcast that we stream every Saturday. And we're back to streaming it. We did do a couple of pre-recorders, but we're back to streaming it. And if you're on Twitch as well, you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Twitch sub. Your boy is working for free today, so he would like free Twitch subs if you got some. But yeah, big thank you to everyone that has been following. And yeah, if you have Twitch Prime, check and see if it's not on cooldown, because boy's hungry. But yeah, we'll be back after like an 18-minute break. Just because, again, there's just not much we can do right now. If y'all are wanting some extra content in the meantime, over here on YouTube, the tier list just came out for BT17. So you can hear me, Marcio, and guest JamboTCG complaining about Nume for at least 5 minutes, then sporadically sprinkle in. You got at least 20 minutes of us making relatively reasonable and informed decisions. And then a little bit of trolling. Big ups Latam. But yeah, we'll see y'all in 17. And if anyone knows where this music is from, drop it in the chat. Prove that you're one of the cool kids.